back. Sorry about that. Testicular difficulties. Also gonna change up my music. There we go. All right. You're out in a drift city in the middle of, well, not the middle of, you're kind of outside of Monterey Bay. And so a little bit north, but not really too much. It's not that hard to get back. And you've been shopping through the market for some time, and so you've done some shopping, you made some connections, and a couple of the locals have pointed you towards a place called Knight's Locker. And it's a local brewery, kind of bar area. But you also know it as the local Edge Runner meetup.
So should we head there?
Yeah, I think after nearly crashing into downtown Night City, we probably could take a drink.
Yeah.
Oh.
Someone dropped.
Nah.
What?
Hold on. My game's going a little weird here.
Oh.
I think all of ours did. Mine did as well. My roll 20. Oof.
Yeah, something weird happened there. That's okay.
I'll just refresh.
Yeah, just refresh.
Okay. Ah, it's not giving me my free viewer. Ah, damn it, Streamlabs.
Well, I put our link in my.
It's all good. I'm not too worried. So, Knight's Locker is a extravagant structure that seems to rise out of the center of this giant bazaar area you've just been shopping in. So when I say you refer to it, I mean it in the very quick sense. And after you make a few trades and sales, they go, hey, you should check out Knight's Locker. It's where folks like you tend to show up. And inside, it looks like it's been furbished entirely of wood, with very large, like, galley tables that stretch along. It's full of people. There are ornate chandeliers pretending to glow light down, even though everyone knows they're just giant bulbs ahead, like above, piping down the light. But it's fancy. And most notably, there is a 10 by 20 foot portrait of Mr. Knight himself adorned on the wall with, like, candles and like flowers at the base of it.
Even outside Night City still sticks around.
There is no escaping.
And also, I'm just absolutely astonished by all this wood.
Oh, it is extremely fake. It doesn't take you much effort to, like, tap your foot down on it and go, yeah, that's wood covering.
Even then, still getting a lot of wood is pretty hard. Even just enough for covering. Unless it's, just like that fake vinyl stuff.
Basically, it's about 10% actual wood pulp.
Oh, okay.
Because there are still arboretums and such across California, it's just they're corporate controlled. So if you have actual wood, you're probably in a corporate structure somewhere.
Yeah, just seeing wood outside of a corporate structure is just surprising.
Yeah.
Militech, man.
Is
Alright,
there
I guess
anything you'd like to do?
Yes. Is there
I'd
a
like to-
stage?
Yes, there is a it's I guess it would count as a stage. It's like a 10 by 8 foot area that's risen up, and it has like the plugins for instruments and such like that.
Alright.
And there's it's
Well,
completely barren right now. There's no one up there.
I'm gonna go up there and just start setting up. I won't play. I'll let the other guy get what he was gonna do.
Okay.
I'm not gonna play yet. I will play, but I'm not yet.
But you're getting out your instrument. You're tuning it to yourself quietly.
setting up the drum synth, making sure the buttons, when I just tap my foot on a button, it'll play it because I don't have a drummer yet.
A handful of the folks that are drinking and eating at the tables, they turn their bodies in interest, because they didn't know anyone was gonna play today.
Oh. Yeah, and if a manager doesn't want me to play, they can come out here, and I'll introduce them to a couple friends of mine.
Right on.
You guys do what you're gonna do.
Elvie, Way, Search, anything?
Is it the kind of place where people are dancing, or is it just like more of a chill vibe?
It's more of a chill, like, eating hall vibe where
Give me 10 minutes.
never, words you don't want to hear the rocker boy say. For 500, Mr. Trebek. But yes. Helvey?
I will just get a drink then and wait to see what the rocker boy comes up with.
Well,
also find a table that's-
the bartender is this old, surly, fisherman-looking fellow wearing an eye patch, and he looks up at you and says, "What's your spirit?"
As close to vodka as you can get.
Potato swill it is. And so he pours you the cloudiest, nastiest synth vodka you've seen.
Screw it, I'm still getting a drink.
I will reluctantly drink it, hoping that drinking it's gonna make the worries about drinking it go away.
You drink it down and it's actually tastes like mid-shelf decent vodka. And then it hits you. It just looks ugly. That's the gimmick. Yes?
I'll look pretty surprised and order the bottle.
Here, what is a bottle like? 50 eddies gets you this nice bottle, and he makes the sale to you, and he puts the bottle up for you, a fresh one from the back. Says, "Enjoy."
I will motion in offering if anyone else wants some.
I actually have my own spirit in mind, so I'll actually
What's your spirit?
absinthe.
A fairy. Oh, you'll see fairies. As the bartender's voice kills the GM.
Well, is there anything to eat here? Oh, which one is just like I asked.
Sandwiches.
Well, what kind of sandwich?
Kibble. And seaweed.
And seaweed?
Yes,
I guess
kibble
I'll-
and seaweed.
I'll have an order.
All right, one kibble and seaweed coming up.
You said they sold fish here. Do I think if I bought a fish, they would make something out of actual fish?
From here, it's questionable. If you were to go out in the market, buy a fish, and give it to them, you'd get the fish.
How much is it gonna cost? By the way?
It depends on what you're getting, man. Like, are you getting something big, something that bites back, or something small?
How about like a tuna, like a whole tuna?
Tuna's
1,000
pretty good.
eddies.
1,000 eddies? Oh,
I was gonna say I'd split it with you, but I don't think I'm gonna do that.
well,
I
that's-
think
This is fresh Pacific tuna, man.
we're gonna have to hostily
Is it
take over a
coated in
few more
oil?
Militech places before we can buy that.
yeah, there's a lot more they're trying to do.
And most other places would charge 10,000 eddies for a fresh tuna. This is a steal.
It is.
Well, I guess I'll enjoy my K-Bone series for now.
Sounds good.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's more incredible that they actually have fish that isn't coated in oil
Well, I mean,
from World War II.
they are in a giant submarine. They can just go down to the good fishing.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing about this Drift City, is it's a giant old era, like, Second War carrier that's been converted into a giant submersible city.
Mm-hmm.
All of the airspace has been pretty much turned into housing and commercial districts and such like that. So
I'm just
while
just
you're
going to ask-
having your sandwich, Dino's next to you, and he pokes at his sandwich and he looks under it, goes, there's something weird with this one.
I think you're supposed to get a good buzz going before you look at the food.
I'm also going to be listening to for Edge Runner gossip.
Sure, throw me a perception.
I do know Edge Runners gossip more than schoolgirls in the military. Let's see. Here it is. This is what I get for minimizing my character sheet.
Under awareness, 4 down.
Okay, yep, thank you. I know I threw points into it.
it's good.
All right. As GM kills himself, with your perception, you are sitting there at the table, and it's very faint, but you actually catch a conversation happening all the way on the other side of the room at the bar. Way down the bar where the guy doesn't want to be heard, you know. And he's looking up at the bartender. He says, "So I heard the Syndicate brought a whole plane in. It's the one that Militech just found. And they're pissed. I've been getting messages all day looking for the people that did it." And I just want to shake their hand personally, because I couldn't fucking care less. But you know, I swear, being a fixer for these corporate types sometimes, they're so fucking edgy. They get pissed about anything. It's just a plane. There's nothing, it's just an old plane they used to move VIPs on it, you know? Like, there's nothing to care about it. Boo-hoo, you lost a fucking plane. Boo-hoo, the whole city saw it. Cry me a river. And he just kind of kicks back in his stool.
That perks up my ears a little bit. There's a fixer who might just be looking to be out of client. But also ties to corpos.
Alright. I've concluded on the song I'm gonna open up with.
Oh yeah, what's your title there, Ramon?
Alright. This is just going to be a slightly altered version of TSOL Silent Majority. In the line, America, land of the free, I'm gonna replace it with Night City, land of the free. Free to the power of the people in uniform.
Like City Land of the Free.
All right. We'd roll performance? Question mark?
Is there even a performance stat?
Yep.
Yeah, there's a skill for like performing with instruments.
Oh yeah,
Just
yeah,
play-
I see it now.
just play
Yeah, there it
instruments.
is.
Yeah.
It's not. I need to really work on it a little bit, but yeah.
I know 3 chords.
Your,
I know.
Your guitar.
You
I know
play your
some.
guitar.
Got the eye there, my friend.
No, I know.
Spell check is
The
your
guitar.
friend, my friend.
It's a guitar.
All right, on your guitar, you play the song quite well, so well in fact that it has pretty much everyone interested, and they dim the music for you, they dim the lights a little bit, and the lights are on you as you play your song, and by the end everyone's clapping, they get up and they give you an ovation.
I'll then make an announcement saying, all right, now me and my friends are new here, and we would definitely like, if anyone has anything for us to do, we are bored. Thank you. Now for my next song. Chipping in.
Wei Chen is just going to slightly shift himself away from Ramon, trying to disassociate.
Yeah.
What, you're just
I
gonna
never said
look
who
up
my
and say,
friends
we
were,
don't
I
know
just said
him?
me and my friends.
No, it's just like a knee-jerk, just a knee-jerk reaction from him.
Yeah, well, I did, when I said me and my friends, I pointed at primarily, like, Surge and Help.
You're real friends.
Yeah, my real friends, the ones who I care about.
I'm just gonna look over and just go shrug and go back to my drink. I need to make a body check for how strong this stuff is.
No,
Well,
because you're not having all too much of it. I mean, you're gonna ride a buzz after you drink the whole thing, but that's part of the experience.
Yeah, no, you have to water it down first before you drink that stuff straight. That stuff.
Yeah.
But I know if I ordered like a Blade Runner or something, I might have to make a body roll to not just fall over dead.
Oh yeah, if you order a cocktail from the old surly bartender, he'll knock you on your ass.
Oh, Blade Runner has Chew 2 in it.
Yeah, shit like that. What's the one where they pour battery acid in it? I know that's a. I swear, all of the like name drinks for like Black Hand, Silver Hand, shit like that, they all have weird shit in it.
Except for I mean, the Silver Hand one at most has a worm in it.
I stand by my words.
For tequila, that isn't that weird.
I don't drink tequila.
I think it counts on the scale of weird.
Yeah, but battery acid and gasoline are a bit. Gasoline or complex burning ethanol are kind of on that. More on that scale than me than the worms.
Yeah.
But
So,
Hey, Driss. Welcome. Yes, Mr. Vicious?
hey, Driz. Well, I am going to attempt. Can I roll a charismatic impact just to see how this crowd, see what it'll give me?
No, you're gonna have, if you're gonna roll charismatic impact, you'd have to do it for a like purpose, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, that is true.
like there's feeling the room. That'd be more like human perception.
Yeah, that's what I was going. That's what I go for. See, not good.
These folks kinda are mostly happy where they are, drinking and living their life in a submarine city. These folks don't really strike you as the edge runner types. In fact, the only edge runner type you can see is that fellow all the way back in the corner of the bar.
Yeah,
Oh wow, everyone's showing up.
yeah.
Welcome,
I
one
put
and
a
all.
link.
Well, I recognize all these screen names. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Oh wait, never mind. I haven't noticed the edge runner yet.
Yeah.
I have. I'm actually going to.
Well, about this guy. He's wearing a Hawaiian shirt with a very large straw hat. You notice him.
Then I will go over and make introductions and
Well-
kind of offer up some of make a motion to offer up some of the vodka as I'm walking up.
I'm actually going to.
Well, he turns around. It says, hello, do I know you? And he drinks from his cocktail.
I will say one thing.
Yeah. Oh, wow. It's a crowd around here. What, can I help you, gentlemen?
I overheard you talking about the plane job.
You heard about that, huh? Yeah, some assholes stole an old Arasaka jet out of Militech hangar. They're looking everywhere for him. I've been getting calls all day about it. And it happened like 3 hours ago. So, I mean, if you got a lead, I'm all ears, man. Gavin, nice to meet you.
Surge.
I don't think we've heard anything about a plane.
You haven't? The whole place shook when it came in.
Yeah, well, we're relatively new on the drift.
How new? 3 hours new?
About 3 hours.
Well, Mr. 3 and Mrs. 3 hours new, welcome. How coincidental and great to meet your acquaintance.
Yeah, we do like our discretion. But I know it's boo-hoo, the corporals lost the plane. Honestly, I was glad when they got knocked down a few pegs, you know, 20, back in the 2020s.
Oh, you should hear the calls. Oh, we have to find this plane. We have to find these people. We have to. Big names at play. It's my ass. It's their ass. I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
Sounds like a lot for a plane. There's nothing on that plane, is there?
Not that I know of. Though, you would know, wouldn't you?
Said if there was anything on the plane, it would have been buried deep enough where those.
As far as I know, Militech had their hackers in there for 5 days straight. They came out with nothing. So, I don't know why they care.
Most they can find on there is nav data.
Nav data and some old stock exchange file.
Huh. No idea where that'd be on a plane.
Your guess is good as mine. Best we have is maybe it was a data courier like file entry, but it's the main file.
Sounds fishy to me.
Oh well,
Bye.
they pulled it to their decryptors. They tried running it against all the stuff. They even tried the Bartmoss protocol on it. Nothing. Whatever encryption they're using, we don't know what it is.
So Sakatech, you never know, especially when it comes to the net stuff. I mean,
They say Sakatech works on magic. Sometimes I believe them.
oh, one thing I've learned from living in Night City is that a lot of those urban legends about the net you hear coming from Saka side, they're almost all true. Programs that can steal your soul, programs that can...
Had a cousin 15 years ago. He went over to Japan. He said that the robot that checked him in also helped do his taxes.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the hotel robot of all things. It comes in and says, "Sir, we just got a message, your taxes are late." And it does it for him.
A goddamn hotel robot.
Ramon
Indeed.
frantically panicking in his mind about not paying taxes his entire life.
And yeah, I live deep enough off the grid where taxes are not really a worry. I don't even have utilities or anything, so I doubt they can tax me on those.
I'm gonna swap after Chippin' In is done. I'm gonna play the song I've graciously labeled "Fuck Militech," talking about how bad they are and how much. I
That
hate
your
them.
original single?
It is, and I am going to write it and play it in real life too. I'll send you the audio file when I get it done. Now,
Oh, you
Um,
know we're closing our sessions with that.
yeah. Well, at the very end, I'm gonna scream, "Fuck you, Militech," and I'm happy I stole your plane.
Dino gets up and gives you the finger.
No, I pull him down.
He-
No, I pull him
no,
back
fuck
into
him! No, fuck!
Yeah, I'm pointing
what-
right at him. I'm pointing right at him.
Damn it! I'm just whispering. We're trying to be incognito over here. Don't be stupid.
Well, fuck him!
He's just a fucking stupid kid. Don't worry about him.
He just kind of brushes off his suit and keeps eating his questionable sandwich.
Yeah.
Are we like noticed a lot? Like,
No, not really. I mean, folks don't seem to be paying you any mind.
alright, then it's fine.
God damn. I'll just look up and I'll just look over at Ramon and go, goddamn Ramon. I think our conversation with our buddy here just got a lot more interesting.
Yeah, you're still talking to Gavin. He has quite a lot to say. He pretty much casually answers any questions you have about the plane. That's what's to him common knowledge. Is it was a passenger plane. It was in service for a pretty long time, and basically Arasaka couldn't send it home in time, so they hid it.
I will. Is it possible to try to get it out of him if he knows
Oh,
people, or if he would be interested in?
I will ask him.
I'm sorry. What was the question?
Is it possible to like kind of coyly get out of him if he or anyone he knows would be interested in the data that was on that computer, on that plane?
He shrugs and goes, Militech has a copy of it. They just don't know what to do with it, apparently. Excuse me.
Well, I'm gonna currently say, yeah, no. When that song starts, when he says that, I'm wondering what the look of Gavin's gonna be.
He really appreciates having the song playing, and he seems to appreciate the song entirely. Bobs his head along with it, and
I was referring to the ending comment.
oh, yeah, he laughs pretty heartily at that.
Yeah. So, what kind? So I can tell from your type that you're definitely a fixer. What kind of contracts you mostly sniff out?
Well, I'm not really big time. I mostly handle small jobs, disappearances, cats stuck in trees, large amounts of drugs and weapons, hits, cats in trees, lots of cats in trees.
I thought cats went extinct.
I did too, but they're stuck in trees everywhere.
Yeah, I know. I thought the cats were gone from Night City. Who the hell knows? What do you know?
You're from Night City, aren't you? So am I.
I live out in the old combat zone, keeping my head down.
Huh. Yeah, I'm out here on business, so to speak. I'll be going back to town pretty soon.
Yeah, well, our fixer just fucked us, so.
Oh, did he? What? Who is it?
A guy by the name of Sketchy Salvador.
Oh, that prick.
Oh no, I knew he was an ass from the start, but he paid.
He always does. That's how he gets you. He always fucks his teams.
Yeah. It was sick and slaughterhouse on us was more than enough. He bit off more than he can chew early on, and then
Why would Slaughterhouse want you?
something involving Tiny the Madman, one of his earliest jobs.
You killed Tiny the Madman?
Yeah. Well, it was technically the truck that killed him.
Wow, I've been having a lot of grief over that, you know. Slaughterhouse has been pretty upset about that.
Yeah, so what he did is he sold us out to the butchers.
Oh no, you killed one of the Billies?
I'm gonna reach out to my shopping cart just full of like secondhand cyberware, recently acquired secondhand cyberware. Just go.
You know they're gonna just send more teams after you, right?
Yeah, well, that's yep. So the main plan is going to be to probably, yeah, no. But selling us out to them when
All I know
starts-
is that you are going to have to be very careful out there in Slaughterhouse territory, because Billy's going to be looking for you.
which you mean this Billy? As I
No, no,
praise
no,
him
no,
on
the one that's going to replace the schmuck you killed.
Yeah.
There's always a Billy. They make a new one the second the old one flatlines.
Yeah. But I figure putting down the old Billy would be enough to make Slaughterhouse sit down for at least a minute.
Oh no, they churn Billies out 3 a week, man.
Yeah. Well, also, I mean, it was a weird hit, to be frank. Half the team was I'm questioning even if half the team was even Slaughterhouse and not suits pretending to be Slaughterhouse.
Oh, well, you'll never know.
Doubt I will. But yeah, no. So I'm looking for a new fixer, and I'm planning on fucking Sketchy back since he swung first.
Why? You looking to kill him?
Eh. First things first, he fucked with his business. Then maybe the mob will do the job for me.
Oh, I doubt it. Sketchy's one of their top people. Ah, they love that guy. A fucking prick.
Yeah. Well, I don't have enough info to get to axe him first, so.
Yeah. Well, the thing
I'm-
about Sketchy is he's usually in 2 places at once, so to speak.
So I'm just gonna bide my time, get some more information, wait until I can get a good clean hit on him. Because honestly, there's 2 rules. There's one rule in Night City that kind of goes both ways. You don't fuck the fixer, and if Unless the fixer fucks you.
I mean, did you fuck the fixer?
Thought that was all. I said, well, not really. He'll claim up and down that we did, but
Well, I don't know. Sketches a lot of things, but he's not a liar.
it was more of him biting off more than he could chew. I mean, come on. Having us fight Axe Tiny the fucking madman, and then not being able to deal with the fallout.
Did he send you after Tiny?
He sent us after a deal.
And he
Tiny was
showed up.
fucked.
How's that his fault?
Fuck if I know. Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna sit down and say, want another round on me?
I'm about done for now. He stands up. He offers you his card.
Yeah. What does the card say?
It's basically has all of his details on one side, has a big scan code on the other side.
I'm guessing the scan code's just for loading the deets onto the phone.
Pretty much. It just quick loads his deets onto your phone so you don't have to put them in by hand.
Yeah, I'll do that to my burner that isn't mob connected. Just so I can have another fixer in the back pocket just in case.
So Gavin stands up and adjusts his shirt and looks to Helvey and goes, so sorry for asking, but I couldn't help but notice the suit. You a runner?
Yeah, pretty good one.
Pretty good one, you say. You know, I was there for the old net.
I was not.
Oh, you missed a time. Especially when the Ice Maker program came out. You started seeing data forts with all the good stuff. Roman Centurions, Cloud Ninjas, giant swinging pendulums. It was the glory days, man. Now it's all neon and lines. It's hard to parse, man. Hard to parse. But you're looking for work, right?
Always.
Good, good. I don't have anything now, but I'm sure I'll have something next week.
I give a nod of approval.
So I'll say the same thing. Same thing goes for me when it comes to work.
Right on, right on. And Gavin tips his hat and walks out.
Well, either we've made a friend with a fixer, or we got, 15 minutes before Miltech's here.
What are a bunch of like party buses on floaties gonna pull up besides the Drift City and pull y'all in?
Or they're gonna be like Soviet-esque frogmen.
Oh god.
Through, like, windows.
They
What?
crawl in through the windows, Militech, and they hold up their harpoon guns.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. Even then, let's just keep on our toes. Make sure from Militech. But then again, he looks like he's pretty fed up with his job, so the odds are in the air for whether he takes it to the lead or not.
Right on. But other than that, it's still kind of a rowdy atmosphere. Ramon's still playing on the stage. He's nearing the end of his time. as Ramon, every now and then you look to your side and you can see the managers by the side of the stage at this point, and he's got his like his arms crossed.
Yeah, I'm gonna go until he tries. I'm gonna go until he like walks me off stage. I'm.
Well, you get in the middle of your next song, and then he steps on the stage and he taps you on the shoulder.
All right, fine. I'm sorry, folks, but this asshole wants me to leave.
Charismatic impact.
Thank you. That's a +4, so that is.
Oh wow! Roll me another. There you go.
A 21.
A couple of them get up and say, "Let him play! Let him play!" And after a couple of seconds, it deforms into a chant of "Let him play! Let him play!" And the manager's like, "Okay, fuck you all. He gets to play." And they all clap, and he steps off the stage.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going at it. I'm gonna hit him with I'm gonna scatter samurai songs with like old Dead Kennedy stuff, TSOL, the old punk, to keep them entertained with stuff they know and bring in stuff they don't.
Alrighty.
I'll go for like another maybe 20 minutes. So you guys do your thing for 20 minutes. I'll keep these guys riled. I'm gonna try and start a mosh.
Oh Jesus.
But I'm gonna. I guess while I'm waiting, I'm gonna be looking over my set of toys. to
Oh,
work with.
actually, this is the perfect time for me to break out some of the things I've been waiting to break out for concerts. I'm going to pop a road flare and throw it behind me. A red road flare, give some really nice lighting, some smoke in the area. And then I'm gonna take a thing of. No, I'll throw another one just into the crowd.
You're gonna throw a road flare into the crowd.
Into the crowd. Yep. I'm gonna make sure they know that I'm gonna throw it in the crowd first. So if they want to make way, they can make way. And I'm just gonna toss it into the crowd and keep going.
Inside a place that's coated with wood.
I'd like to see him stop me.
All right, you pop a flare, and it soars off onto a table and starts singeing the table a little bit, and smoke from the flare just billows out into the room, and pretty soon the room has this like dark hazy look to it from the smoke.
Yeah, because I got one on the table, one behind me on the stage, and I'm just going at it still.
Does this room look like it has a fire suppression system?
What the fuck's an OSHA?
Yeah.
It's cool. I just didn't want to get covered in random foam.
No, there's no
fire.
fire. This submarine is not built to code. Don't worry.
The smoke will snuff out the flame, hopefully.
It'll snuff out the lives of people who can't breathe too.
That too.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm still gonna go at it. I'm gonna slowly get heavier and heavier with my music, and fast, till I'm pretty much just at like the last song before I leave off stage. It's just no singing, all technical playing, and
Roll me a performance for your technical playing segment.
Yeah.
I need a roll for your solo there. Okay. Okay, let's.
I do all right.
Okay, well, apparently the crowd loves it, as they, as you leave the stage, you're getting cheers, you're getting whistles. The bartender offers you a cocktail as you leave the stage.
I'll take the cocktail.
And it smells like a strong one too. So, yeah, they are quite happy with your performance.
I put it back. What do I have to roll?
What, to just down the whole thing?
How big is it? Is it like a
Because that would be body and resist torture drugs, if I'm correct.
yeah. What's the DV on this?
We'll find out.
We'll find out. Okay.
Because I have one in here. You made it.
I just take it in stride and keep walking.
Yeah, you down the whole thing and you shake it off and you start taking a few steps. You go, whoa! It was very tough, but you start taking steps to and fro off the stage, kind of towards the bar where the rest of the party has apparently been waiting for most of the performance.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lean on the bar and go, now that was a concert. Alright. Well, I may have earned us a place to sleep with these people.
That or we can wait. I said, I'll actually turn in and ask the bartender,
Huh?
when's the next boat out of here?
Which one? Yeah, boats going out all the time. There are subs that go for smuggling. There's the boats that go for pleasure.
Heading to Night
There,
City.
huh? Night City? Oh, well, there's a ferry going out in Chamara.
Alright, yeah. No place for... I'll leave it to Ramon to find a place for me to stay for... hopefully. But I'll keep this place in the back of my mind in case I need to look around for a place to sleep.
Yeah. I'm gonna go out into the crowd and just kind of start asking around, seeing who, if anyone is willing to harbor me and my friends who, one, stole the Militech plane, and two, just hosted a fantastic concert.
That's what you say?
I pretty much say it to people as I go around, like, all right, I got some friends, we need a place to stay. Here's our, and then I bring up like that we stole the plane and brought it in, and then that I just did the concert. You know, pretty
Uh-huh.
badass.
Probably more than happy with the...
Yeah, I'm certain someone's coming after us now.
Hey, well, if they want to come after us. they
Well,
can
you
come
you
after
know
us.
what one of the folks stands up and says, I run one of the inns in the city if you need some cheap rooms.
Yeah, that is what we need.
Not big rooms, but I can give them to you 20 eddies a night.
Rooms are rooms. 15, I'll do a concert to bring people in.
How about 20 eddies a night?
He drives a hard bargain.
Yeah, I'll take you on that deal.
No persuasion check.
No persuasion check. I'm not gonna argue with an innkeeper, man. Those are scary people.
Someone argued with the innkeeper once, they never found him.
Yeah. These people know. These people have the keys to where you sleep. It's an easy bang bang and you're out. Never waking up. So, I got us rooms.
How much?
20 eddies a night.
I guess it's 20 eddies a room a night, so...
Yeah,
Yes.
alright. So, does anyone else have anything they need to buy from that night market? I have a couple things.
I'm gonna go ahead and head to the inn.
Yeah, I'm also gonna head to in with Dino.
I'm gonna keep an eye on him. I'll act as babysitter for Ramon.
I don't need a babysitter. I need a babysitter.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
you definitely need someone to babysit Ramon at this point.
Yeah, he's
Considering what he just drank might have contained battery acid or chew too.
he is super excited about stealing things from Militech and then also having a fantastic concert. He's going out to the night market and he's gonna buy like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 doses of blue glass. Not gonna take it all, but he's gonna buy 5 doses of blue glass.
What's next? Blue butter?
Yeah.
All right. Well, at the night market, you're able to definitely find a vendor that can get you those drugs. In fact, he basically just has them there at his stall. He goes, yeah, man, this will rock your world.
I better. And I'm gonna give him 100 eddies and take the 5 doses of blue glass.
All at
And
once?
I'm not gonna. No. Take them into my bag. I'm not.
Okay. I thought you were
not
like,
that crazy, man. No.
That's a lot of blue glass.
Yeah. That is an overdose level of blue glass.
yeah, that
I
is
am not
hospital
looking for
levels of
death.
blue glass. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna go back into the inn and just take one for tonight.
All right, so those that check in at the inn, guy charges you 20 eddies a night. That's what he has posted on his sign, and it's basically your run-of-the-mill cube hotel.
Well,
Is there a presidential cube?
Unfortunately, no. They're fresh out of the presidential penthouse cube rooms.
so are we in the room itself right now, or
What's up?
are we in the room right now, or are we outside?
If you want to be, yes.
Okay. Can I take like a business check or something to see, to check like the common hiding spots of like Militech bugs and like.
Yes, you may.
Well,
Or-
I have a bug detector. I'll just scan everybody's rooms if they want.
Well, but I don't know that, so maybe I need to check it myself
Well,
first.
I'm doing it myself. Every time I go to a place, I keep the bug detector. You can do your search. I'll do my bug detector next.
So, wait, you go through all of the standard Militech procedures places to place bugs, and you don't find one in your unit.
Alright, I'm going to pull out my agent and then text the group asking if there's anyone with a bug detector.
I'm not convinced.
Yeah, I've already done a sweep of my room. If I'll respond to that with 1 minute, and then I'm gonna go to anyone else's rooms who wants me to sweep their room for bugs. Beep beep. I spent like 500 eddies on this. That's why I started with 0 in my wallet. Who wants some?
Yeah, why
Alright.
the heck not?
I kind of picture it in my head as like a ball. I don't know why. But yeah, I'll scan everyone's room. I'm guessing we aren't gonna find bugs, but it's always worth it.
Yeah, we don't know.
You find a
Before, yeah.
bug in Dino's room.
What?
I'm not gonna tell Dino. I'm gonna leave it there.
You
It
you
just starts
find it
beeping?
behind one of the behind one of the bedposts.
Yeah. I just like I have the thing in the room and it starts beeping and I go, oh, sorry, that's my agent, and I turn it off, and then turn off my agent.
Dino looks at you. Wait, that sounded important. Why was it beeping?
Oh well, I left my agent on. I'm sorry. It's fine.
Your ringtone is a beep.
No. It detected my agent as a listening device. It's fine. Don't mind it. And I'm gonna walk out of the room.
He looks at you incredulously as you walk out.
That actually might, as funny as it is to mess with Ramon to mess with Dino, I don't know if that's a good idea.
So, yeah, I'm gonna go to my room. That whole time, by the way, when I was sweeping people's rooms, I'm on blue glass.
Oh, you took a hit of blue glass?
Yeah, I took one dose. So like sometimes I just
So-
like, stare off.
Well, that requires you to roll a humanity loss, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
Does. No, I do not think it does.
Blue
I just
glass?
flash out. I just flash out.
Every one of them has a DV for a secondary effect.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
all the
but,
drugs do.
Yeah, I just don't lose humanity loss. I have to roll for secondary effect, but I don't.
Ooh, you're right. I'm thinking of blue lace.
No, it's black lace.
Black lace. That's right. That's right. Everything's color noun in this game.
And I rolled under the DV. Hell yeah, brother.
Okay, so it says during the primary effect, you'll just kind of flash out. So you'll look zoned out. As a stoner, I know exactly what that looks like. Right, but so you're high on blue glass right now.
Yeah. And now addicted, actually, to blue glass.
That's 1,080.
On the first hit.
Oh
You don't know why
dear,
I'm addicted?
because oh
I'm
wow, then
addicted.
I will just occasionally just tell you that you're hallucinating during a turn. Like, hey bro, you're flashing out this turn. I'll
that's
probably I'll do a GM roll to myself. I'll be somewhat RNG about it.
Yeah, no, and and it's fine because it actually makes story sense because he's now like affiliating the feeling of blue glass with the feeling of excitement he got from today. So he's chasing a high.
Oh dear.
He's never gonna catch that dragon.
Anyone else want to do anything?
Glass.
I'm gonna try and repair the cyber eye in my big bag of cyberware.
Cost of Cyber Eye is 100.
Yep. I'm doing a repair check, not anything with my ability.
Yeah, but that still uses A, that uses your ability, and B, that still uses time.
For a repair?
Yes. It's one of your maker abilities.
I was just thinking of using cyberware to repair.
No, you have to do it through your maker ability.
Okay. I thought it would have just been a regular cyber tech check for repairing it, but okay. Yeah, it's probably part of the field skills or something.
Well, it gives you a bonus to it is the big thing. But repairing is a major thing that you can do.
Yeah, let's take a look. Identifying, understanding, repairing cybernetics is cyber tech. Got it.
'Cause yeah, that'll take the cybertech skill, but you also get your expertise bonus on top of it.
Yeah, I get +2.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be.
And
Oh, I get another +2 as well for my tech scanner, right?
yes, and so 100's premium, right?
Yep.
That'll take a day.
I mean, I need to do that anyway. I didn't know repairs took that long. Thought it was only upgrades and
Oh wait, no. Oh, I'm looking at something different. I'm looking at something different. I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong table.
yeah. There is no table for repairs, I found.
There is. It is still by price bracket. It's just they put it in a sidebar or something like that. It's one of those things where now I have to like find it. I think it's in the skills section. They didn't. As much as I love Cyberpunk Red, the one issue I have with it is there are a couple rules that they hid in sidebars where you have to hunt for it.
Yep. I'm gonna change my MISC to 4 since I have a tech scanner on me. For cyber tech.
Okay, well I'm gonna have to consult with the hive mind later on repair times, but I'm convinced it's by bracket, and I'm convinced that it'll still take you a while.
Alright. Let's look at. I'll pull up my copy of the rulebook and look around.
Oh wait, item repair, page 140. The deviant amount of time it takes you to repair a damaged destroyed item is with the tech skill. The perfect edition is based on the price category. Okay, so it actually is the exact same table. Thank you, game. It is indeed DC 17 one day.
Okay, yeah, no, that's silly.
Well, it's the way they balance you being able to just take everyone's cyberware and monetize it.
I guess so.
Because because the thing is cyberware, since a lot of people have it, it's basically just free money, and they want to kind of curb stomp people just getting free money in this game.
Yeah, I was just trying to use it. I was going to use a cyber eye to upgrade my other cyber eyes.
Well, you don't really need to use anything as parts to repair, because you just do it based on the time frame. So it takes you pretty much all night and up into the next day, but you're repairing your that cyber eye. Would anybody else like to do anything?
Yeah. Now that Ramon was super interested in that, like stock data, and that guy mentioned it at the bar, can I take a second look at it? Because I know it's valuable, I just can't figure out why.
Yeah, roll me a cyber tech on that, and add your interface to it.
Sure, it wouldn't be decryption.
Cryptology.
Oh, is there a cryptology skill?
Yes.
Oh, well, I'm stupid.
used.
Sorry.
Oh, you want that instead?
Yes, please. I didn't realize that was one of the skills.
That would have, yeah. You want me to roll again, or you just subtract 4 from that roll?
We'll just
Subtract 4 and add 4.
yeah, cryptography. Yeah, skill, intelligence-based skill of encrypting and decoding messages. Oh, well, there you go. And what would your total be for that?
It would have been the 22 minus 4. Would have
Oh,
been
okay. Yeah. Then
Did you add your interface? Or?
Yes, I did. That
Okay.
That is the correct roll. Just subtract 4.
Cool.
Oh,
Okay, then you're looking through this chunk of data, but for the life of you can't see the hidden message. You know there is one, and you see hints that there is one, but you don't really know what it is. All you can really decrypt from this is that this is definitely something Arasaka designed, but you're not sure what it's for.
Alright, I will just make note of that.
Alright.
So, if everyone's done, I'd like to sleep because I am a little bit hurt.
Yeah.
By a little bit, I mean a lot.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, everyone sleeps through the night. You checked in your rooms.
Do any
And-
critical? How do we treat critical injuries? By the way, this is a kind of a important question.
It depends on what it is. If you look up what happened to you, you'll see what it requires. For the most part, you typically need paramedic or surgery.
Didn't you just do a concert with a collapsed lung?
Yes, I did.
Well, he didn't have to move. He just had to. Oh well, yeah, that would be difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of forgot about that for a second until
Oh, that's right. I have a collapsed lung with a bullet in it.
Yeah.
It's so much more
Yeah.
metal now.
Yeah, no, as you're seeing, like, you're coughing up blood.
Yeah.
Here,
definitely.
while you're looking that up, I'm gonna make myself a new drink. I'll be right back.
All right. Okay, so
It's gonna be
treatment.
Friday Night Firefight.
Yeah. Well, there's a whole areas on critical injuries.
Yeah. I'm looking for the table.
It's 221.
Ah. Collapsed lung. Paramedic DB15 for quick fix. For actual treatment, you need a DB15 of surgery, so you actually need to.
You gotta go
find
to a
liver.
doctor. Yeah.
Let's get a doctor on this submarine, but okay. If any of them try to put cyberware in me, shoot them.
That's a little bit of an extreme step.
I will if you won't.
Well, the thing is that for this, they don't really need to deal with cyberware probably.
Luckily,
You could also just go for a cloned limb.
I'm gonna end up doing that
Yeah, a
because
cloned lung.
I am not letting anybody put cyberware in me. Mm-mm.
Yeah, so no, just getting a You could also, I mean, heck, there's treatments like currently like.
All right, I return.
Collapsed lungs.
All right.
I don't think you need cyberware
So
for
we've
that.
looked it up, and I need to go to a hospital.
About that. So, after you downed your drink last night, you had a hard time breathing, and so, when you ask the innkeeper, he says, "Oh, I know of a Ripper Doc. He's just down the street. He can patch you up."
Yeah.
I'll go.
And the next morning, I'm gonna go with the group.
Yeah, we could go now if he's available, so you don't die.
Yeah, that might actually be true. I don't want to die in my sleep. I am high right now though.
Probably isn't helping the collapsed lung.
I will make
No,
sure he
it's
gets to
not.
the Ripper Doc.
All right, I'll stay here and keep and burn some of the midnight oil.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're working on your project, Surge.
So on the walk, I'm basically gonna tell you. Do you have a gun on you?
I have all of my guns on me.
All right, good. If they try and put cyberware in me, shoot them.
We'll clear that before they start on you. I don't think anyone's gonna get shot.
It's a collapsed lung. You don't need to get cyberware for a collapsed lung.
You never know. These Ripper Dogs are fucked.
Sounds like you have trust issues.
You don't even know, man.
Clearly.
All right. So, yeah, at the Ripper Dock, I'm basically gonna walk in and go, "I'm fucked. Don't put cyberware in me or you die. How much?"
That would be they're gonna bill you God, I think it's I by default it's like 1,000 eddies, but they're gonna charge you 500 eddies to fix up your lung.
Yeah, that deal. Deal. I'm not even gonna try and persuade that down. Just deal.
Oh, that mixes. I was out of mixer, so I had to pour sake in the rest of my rum.
Ugh.
I know it's a disgrace to several different cultures, but it tastes okay.
It's probably better than that time I mixed Everclear with water.
I don't know. There is a large Japanese expat community in Brazil, so I'm sure someone has done it before.
Yeah, let's get this thing fucking fixed.
Okay, but the secretary takes your money, most importantly, and then wheels you into the doc's office. And it's this old Jamaican man with dreads, and his left arm is entirely cyberware. His right arm has like real skin patches in it where he's been shot before, and he says, "Do you want the chocolate or raspberry, man?"
Raspberry.
All right, he puts on the raspberry sleep gas and puts you under. Helvey, you watch the doctor get to work. His street name is Dr. Gutmend. And you very quickly see why, because he almost artistically cuts his way into Ramon and starts tapping the blood from his lung and reinflating it. And he has very small technology that he fits in there, and he looks up at you and goes, you the medical sort of person?
I think we are. Everyone he knows is equally good at medicine, which is to say, not good at all.
I can do first aid, but I still qualify things by the.
I think the most you could say about anyone of us is that he kinda is a pharmacist.
Okay, well, tell this guy to clean up his habits. His insides look like shit.
That would be the pharmaceuticals.
Fresh hit of blue glass.
Yeah.
And after a good couple of hours, it takes most of the early morning, which actually syncs up pretty good with Surge. You are fixed and discharged, and you get a little like data shard that has his like doctor's information on it, and it says might want to avoid strenuous exercise for a couple of days, man, and don't get shot.
From any combination of anesthesia and blue glass and surgery, is Ramon looking a little bit out of it?
He's kind of swaggering in place. You're not sure if the lights are on.
I would like to pull out the data chip from that for that stock data and just say, weren't you going to tell me about this? I want to see if I can do a persuasion check while he's inebriated.
What do I roll against this?
So I want Ramon to roll willpower and resist torture drugs, and I want Helvey to roll, I believe it would be empathy persuasion.
Okay, I'm gonna put four luck points into this.
Okay.
I think that's overkill on this. There's no way I'm gonna make this.
That's gonna be 18.
I mean, you could
That's
use your
human
cool
perception,
instead
not human
if
persuasion.
your cool is better.
Use human persuasion, not human perception.
No, it's just persuasion. There's no.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
persuasion.
just you wanted me to use persuasion or human
Yeah.
perception?
Persuasion plus empathy, I think.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what
it's
he said.
persuasion.
Yeah.
Persuasion's a cool skill.
Oh, then it would be persuasion. Cool. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I thought there's some weird combination.
No,
No, yeah. Persuasion.
I'm used to systems where they incentivize you to basically mix and match stats and skills.
Yeah. Roll persuasion, Helby, instead of human
Helby.
perception.
Yeah. Damn it.
Oh boy.
I got 10 more than him.
Ouch.
Sure.
So you start trying to chat him up about the data, but he just keeps going on and on about the stocks, and he then kind of devolves into just naming foods he likes. This conversation's not going anywhere.
Well, you know, Buffalo is always.
I
Yeah.
will try to navigate him to the ferry then, and call the others. Say that's where we're headed.
But Buffalo burgers are great. Have you ever had sushi? Sushi, man.
This is more the place to get sushi.
Man.
Oh wait, was I? Okay, yeah. No, this is definitely the place to get.
Yeah, this would be the place. Yeah.
Yeah,
If
the
you
whole
have
time he's speaking
lot of money.
without a southern accent.
Yeah, so I guess I'll meet everyone on the ferry after I get the call, and I've just finished up my little eye.
Yeah, you've finished up your eye, and you have a little bit of time remaining, and then you get the call from the rest of the folks that the ferry's ready. So yeah, it's about time to go down.
Yeah, I'm gonna just wheel out my shopping cart of cyberware and a couple of rifles and a bucket full of grenades.
Is that how you're actually transporting everything?
At the moment, yes, because it's like 5-person fulls of cyberware just sitting in a bin.
Yeah, the game doesn't really have encumbrance rules and stuff.
And what are you dressed in?
I'm dressed in generic clothes.
Okay, so you look like a crazy person.
Yes, I do, but I don't look like a crazy homeless person, at least.
I mean, it is Night City. I mean, who has a house?
True. It's mostly just rented out.
More or less, yeah. Then yeah, you show up to the ferry, and they just charge you 10 eddies for a ride to Night City.
Alright, so...
Pocket
overall-
change.
Yeah, I'll just do that overall, and just gonna mark off the eddies.
The conductor
10
looks at
eddies.
you kind of weird as you roll your shopping cart onto the onto the structure, or onto the ferry. He goes, okay.
I'm just gonna say, good run at the night market.
Clearly. And he looks at the, like, caked
Chainsaw arm.
blood on some of the cyberware and what appears to just be a cut off arm.
I'd say, fresh from the corpses. Ready for implantation.
Clearly. And he very hastily goes to the next person and takes their ticket.
Yes.
Conversation over.
I'm trying to end that as quickly as possible, as awkwardly as possible.
But yes, everyone has made it onto the ferry, and soon enough the chamber fills with water, and the ferry floats up and up and up, and the top of the Drift City opens. At least this segment of it opens up and lets the ferry out. As you can see, that the Drift City is semi-surfaced for now. at least enough for the ferry to go up and start sailing towards Night City, which you can see pretty prominently in the distance.
Well,
I will drink what remains of the vodka and have a cigarette or two and watch the skyline.
yeah, I'm also gonna bum a cigarette off of Helvy, if I can, and then I ask her, hey yo, did they put any cyberware in there? Did you see?
I can tell you that they didn't. I mean, I can tell Helvy that to her knowledge, no cyberware was installed.
Yeah.
Because you were watching him the whole time. He didn't really reach for anything extra. He just kind of cut in, did a few things, and sewed him back up.
I'm gonna try to deadpan say for just a second or two, like, yeah, they did a whole renovation. You're pretty much just entirely metal.
Yeah,
And then
you're
wait.
just a robot in a skin suit now.
Can I
I'll
roll a
wait.
human perception?
I'm only gonna say it for like 2 seconds, and then I'll say.
Okay.
You could tell Helvy's fucking with you. Yeah.
Yeah, because when you first say it, he goes from like calm to you just see the anger of a million men behind his eyes. Like he's ready to jump off of this boat and swim back down to that submarine to kill him.
Oh, and I hope you like your Mr. Stud.
And then when you say it's jokes, you just he just like, yeah, well, good, because I would definitely not. We'd have, once we got into Night City, I'd have to have him rip that shit out. If a Ripper Doc wouldn't do it, I'd get the Inquisitors to.
I said, I don't know what's with. I said, you could tell, as a guy who currently has a piece of med cyberware in his eyes, for an eye, I'll say this: you definitely know it's there.
Yeah. Well, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. Well, did I don't remember like anything after getting to that Ripper Doc. What happened?
He gave. Well, I'll.
You had some raspberries, and then good.
All right. Yeah.
Raspberries.
Really
It's like
antsy.
might have been the hit of blue glass you did.
Oh yeah. That might be. All right. Well,
Yeah, you should cut back on that shit.
honestly, that is the first time I've ever done blue glass. And yeah, the old man that raised me pretty much steered me away from most substances, but I thought I'd might as well give it a try.
Isn't Ramon a heavy drinker?
Oh yeah, and a smoker of, synth weed and tobacco, but he doesn't do anything harder than that.
Usually.
Well,
One huge
sometimes he
exception.
celebrates. Yeah, he celebrates occasionally, socially.
Huh.
I think
Socially
first-
does cocaine.
the first thing we saw Ramon do, synth coke.
I never did any.
No, that was Dino.
Oh, that's
was
right.
Dino.
You didn't do it. Yeah.
No, the
I'm
first
one.
the first thing that we met with Ramon was him waking up from like a hangover blackout.
Yeah. And then watching Dino do synth coke and piss him off.
Which you can still watch on my channel, by the way.
Yeah, first
Necro's Niche, first episode.
Necro's Niche. Yeah, YouTube. Look it up.
Yeah.
Plug.
Seamless
Plug it real quick.
advertising. Nailed it.
All right. Well, Yeah. Other than that, I guess on this boat ride, I'm just gonna sit and just kind of watch the thing. I'm gonna take out my my heavy pistol and just start cleaning it, disassembling it, and doing a clean the first time in probably 2 weeks. I've cleaned this thing.
Right on. Then, are you doing this in like the public ferry area, or in like your little like cubes ferry area?
I'm gonna do it on the top deck of the ferry, so I have a view of Night City while I'm doing it.
Alrighty.
But I have the SMG there, so if someone tries to fuck with me, they get a face load of bullets.
I guess I'll use this time to do maintenance as well.
Yeah.
Well, you're cleaning your gun, and Ramon, you hear someone kind of step up behind you, and you look over, and it's a older gentleman in a suit, like a very nice suit. And this suit has a very like prominent NCPD badge on it.
Evening.
Hello. I couldn't help but notice your firearm. It's very nice, very shiny. I dig it. I like it. What is your name?
Oh well, hi, I'm Ramon. That's about all you need to know. No problems. I'm just cleaning it. Edge runner.
Don't worry, sir, Mr. Ramon. Officer Vincent Magnata, NCPD. And I'm just on vacation. I couldn't help but notice your gun. It's nice. I wanted to congratulate you and admire it.
Well, if you really want a gun to admire, and I'll point at Serge, he's got my prize piece right now. Because Serge, you got Billy DeButch's very heavy pistol.
Yep, I have it. I have it in storage for
Yes, and
renovation.
as a reminder, Billy's pistol is essentially an oversized deagle.
Yeah.
I thought it was a revolver.
No, it's a. Yeah.
Okay.
His was a deagle. No, the revolver was someone else.
Yeah.
I'm getting it mixed up.
Yeah. That's
Right.
right.
Dino's girlfriend.
I
Find out
Dino's
the
girlfriend.
eagle when I'm done with it.
Well, we'll see.
mean, there's a lot of
Alright.
credence to the revolver argument because when in doubt, my brain says revolver because I like revolvers.
Yeah. Well, if it's an oversized deagle, we'll just put 410 shotgun shells in a deagle. It'll fit in 58.
Yeah, no, it's pretty much what I'm doing is just trying to convert this thing to be maybe have a forward magazine and make it cram, so I can cram in like 20 gauge in there or something.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to break your arm, but I'm trying to get damn close to it. Yeah. But I'm also going to be cleaning the stock, making sure, getting all the excess blood off of all the cyberware.
Well, if you're doing so on up on the ferry, then you notice that a police officer is talking to Ramon.
I mean, I was up there also just cleaning off my shopping cart of cyberware.
Yeah.
Which he
Finished up on-
happens to be, like, narrowly avoiding. He doesn't want to have to talk about that.
A 12-shot revolver like in No Guns, No Life, Aqua. Oh yeah, I remember that series. Yeah, that revolver is really cool.
Is that an anime?
It's a manga, from what I remember. It's about a guy whose head is a revolver.
Oh, God.
Like he's actually what's known as like a gun slave. He's basically a Borg. Oh, it became an anime? I didn't know that. Yeah, he's basically a Borg with like a big old revolver where someone else has to shoot him.
Oh my God. So it's That almost
Yeah.
feels like a riff on those like gun girls where it's supposedly a gun, but it's clearly a woman. And they like talk as if they're a gun. It's really weird, and I feel dirty watching it.
Yeah, no, it's
What?
a dude whose face is literally a revolver.
What?
That's pretty funny.
Eh, Like he's a full Borg and everything, but he just he needs it.
Eh.
But he has his revolver trigger and everything. Yeah. The manga's good.
Nice.
Uh,
I read it in a bookstore a while ago.
Well, yeah. What is this? What is this? NCPDFs or what vibes does he give off?
Define vibes. What vibes we talking about? Like,
Do I detect any moxie in this guy?
like he's trying to spy on you?
No, is he? Basically, I'm asking. I'm gonna roll human perception on him.
Oh, sure.
What is his intent talking to me?
You don't think it's a coincidence that he walked up to you. In
Yeah.
fact, you think that he's trying to get a read on who you are.
Yeah, I have my guitar on my back and stuff, so I'm obviously some kind of musician. I'm gonna kind of just ignore him and hope he goes away.
So, I saw you boarded the ferry with shopping cart guy. Do you know him?
I'm gonna kind of turn to Surge and give him like a look like, do I know you? Like as like
I just go, I shrug and just go roll with it.
well, yeah, he's a friend of mine. We gathered those together.
I can't help but notice. Oh, that's how I know my impersonation's failing. If people think it's William Dafoe, it's it's supposed to be Christopher Walken. I'm sorry.
That's what I was getting. I was definitely getting Walken vibes.
I am.
Yeah,
Actually,
I'll get an
this guy
Animaniacs
might be a
walking.
primetime player. Oh my god.
You don't know that. He might have been a primetime player that turned cop.
That is kind of the vibe I was going with that character I was talking to you about. But yeah. Oh, actually.
Well,
yeah.
gathered. That's interesting. I couldn't help but notice. I honestly, I don't know what William Dafoe sounds like, so maybe they sound alike, and I just don't know. But
Similar.
The impressions are similar.
really,
Yeah.
I guess I just
Kinda.
haven't heard enough of William Dafoe. I'm sorry, cause Walken is just such a distinctive voice in my mind.
They are both equally distinctive in a similar direction, but they both have their own distinctions.
Ah. Cause I noticed the slaughterhouse insignia on the arms, the armor, you see. And I'm concerned that you may or may not have killed someone recently, given the armor and its freshness.
Well, this is all hypothetical. If we did, what would happen?
Well, I don't know. I'm just a cop. But the legal system doesn't look kindly on murder unless it was in self-defense that you can prove in a court of law.
I'm gonna stand up and say, "Oh, I don't want to be associated with murders. Y'all didn't tell me y'all were murderers." And I'll just kind of
just-
walk to another balcony.
I'm just
Hey,
gonna turn to the.
no, you don't. And I'm gonna point at him and be like, he helped in the murders. She helped in the murder.
I'm gonna turn and say, just check the gun. I'm gonna go to my gun, and in Cyberpunk, I know that a lot of the guns have gun cams. That is what the footage they pull for court back in 2020 is they would pull the gun cam.
Huh, that's actually a good point. Because
And
they
if there's a
don't
picture-
they don't really
there's a
mention that anymore, but I imagine if you're using a smart gun, it would have to have a gun cam.
Just most guns in general have gun cams.
Except for mine. I ripped mine off. Notably.
Some people keep them on, some people rip them off, but if the other guy is even holding a gun in the picture in the gun cam, I'm pretty sure the court will just throw it out. So I'll just turn to him with my holding up the shotgun. I'm gonna say, check the gun cam.
I'm off duty, like I said. I'm not forensics. I'm just noticing things, mentioning, talking, if you will. I don't care what you did. I don't care what you did in a box. I don't care what you did with a fox. I don't care. Just don't murder anyone in my jurisdiction. You got it?
Oh yeah, of course. I have nothing against.
This is self-defense
Yeah,
way
yeah,
out
not-
of your jurisdiction.
Of course, yeah. And I way out, and I just gaze at the sky. Well, yeah, I have nothing against you law folk. I appreciate your guys' work. It's the corporations I have an issue against.
Well, I'll have you know, ever since we turned to the bounty system, we've been knee-deep in corporations. My gun is Militech, my armor is Militech, it's all Militech. So just know, if you fuck with Militech, you fuck with me.
Oh no, we're with Militech too. Wait,
I'm just
what's
gonna
the way chin?
I'm just going to.
Where is Wei Chen? Are you also up on the ferry top, Wei Chen?
Yes, I guess. I'm just gonna. I gotta stand at earshot, but not like with them. You know.
So you're there, but you're not necessarily next to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then yeah, you're acting just fine. You're just like, oh, I happen to be Militech. Oh, there are people talking. Oh well, yeah, la-di-da. And the officer doesn't seem to really notice you or think you're part of them.
I'm just gonna say, I'll self-defense. I need to get this back to. I said, you probably won't ever deal with me since I where I live and where my haunt is well outside of where most cops want to go anyway.
Oh, and where's your stomping ground, sir?
I live in the old combat zone.
Oh, what a coincidence. I happen to get a lot of my bounties from the old combat zone. We're gonna meet often and a lot, sir.
Yeah, I'd like to keep my head down, but when Slaughterhouse jumps me trying to think something about carving off them pretty faces, I'm going to shoot back.
Oh, well, I'm not watching you cart bodies away from your hometown. I'm watching you cart them away from a drift city, middle of nowhere, where Slaughterhouse doesn't operate. So, consider me curious where you got those bodies and why they are so fresh.
Slaughterhouse jumped us on the transport to the drift city.
Yeah.
Oh, did they?
Slaughterhouse don't really like him. He's from there. Turf.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
then we better notify the police.
Yeah, no, they were hiding in cargo containers. As I said, I'm gonna hold up that shotgun again and say, you can check the gun cam. It's gonna go nowhere in court.
if it was up to me, all of you would be rotating in one of the fine penal institutions in Night City, but I have nothing on you. So, good day. And he tips his fedora and very abruptly turns around and starts walking.
Wait, I was wearing a fedora.
Of course.
Yeah.
And as he's walking away, I stand up and I go, and if it were up to me, Militech could be the fuck out of here, and you'd be working for the government. And I'd sit back down.
He pulls a cigar out of his coat, laughs, and lights it up.
Is he gone? Like,
Well, I mean, he's around, but he's gone. Yeah.
well, can he hear us? Like, if I
Yeah,
say anything
he
about-
basically walked to the other side of like the ferry top.
Will Ramones, Militech works for the government. This is the other way around, actually. So
Well, if
Better
Militech
get your facts
happens to
straight.
collapse, that leaves the government all alone.
Yeah. Enough about semantics as I finish polishing everything.
are we close to the city right now? Or
Yes, in fact, you're pulling up into the harbor as we speak.
where's
Yeah,
the harbor?
if we had time, I'd
It
push
would
that guy
be
over the
like
fucking-
up, like up here. You're in like the bay. You're like coming up on the marina.
Oh, all right. Can we still see like the aftermath of the explosion? Or
Which one? Oh, you mean
the-
the marina explosion?
yeah.
No. In fact, it's been enough time where they've mended the roof of the convention center, and a lot of it kind of looks the way it did,
Ah,
but it looks new. You know?
yeah, I get it.
Yeah, as we're kind of pulling in, I'm gonna gather everyone who will gather at the very far opposite in a huddle.
I feel like
Is it like a secretive place or?
Well, it's like a corner of the ferry top where like just you guys are.
All right.
All right.
What's your business?
Hold on.
What do you want, kid?
Well, here's the thing. We've pissed Slaughterhouse off. Bad. We've
yeah.
pissed Militech off. Bad.
Mike doesn't know it's
There's-
us yet.
They don't quite know, but I feel like they'll know. Now, I know someone who doesn't like either of them, but you guys, I don't know how you feel about
Actually,
you
haven't
guys.
watched that movie.
Now,
Go on.
on the prime time.
You're saying we turn to prime time?
I'm saying we become friends with Primetime and help Primetime fuck Slaughterhouse. So if Slaughterhouse is gone, Slaughterhouse is gone. That's more area for Primetime, and if we're friends with Primetime, that's more area for us.
You know we screwed Primetime too.
They don't. Yeah, but when we bring them the arm of their enemy who they're in a war with, I feel like they'll be like, ooh. And then we also tell them who screwed them. We're just the messengers. So then they can also help us get rid of Sketchy.
Find out we killed Tiny the Madman, they'll know we killed their people and
Yeah,
stole
and
something.
then we could apologize greatly and give them the arm of a Billy, and then say we're here to help you, and we have some information.
I
Do
don't
you think
think
he's
these
gonna make up
people.
for it?
I don't think these people allow you to apologize for killing their own.
Well, one, we're dealing with 4 low-level goons who got axed.
That's
Upper
true.
brass isn't gonna give a crap about that.
The thing about the dead presidents is that there are hundreds upon hundreds of Reagans, Nixons, JFKs, and Borats. You effectively killed goons. Where Tiny the Madman was a acting member of Slaughterhouse leadership.
Yeah, no, I'm saying the leadership's not gonna give two craps about that. It's like, oh hey, a stray bullet hit them.
Yeah.
So I think it's not gonna. They won't care that much if we bring them the proper prize.
Yeah. And then we bring them the information that they need of who's fucking them, which is sketchy.
And Sketchy started the shit.
I'm saying they are a optimal ally for us right now, and they have the numbers, and they have some cool shit that I want to drive.
Yeah, say Blade did knock up on Sketchy, and Sketchy just give him a brain dance uh of the one of their members, and they'll just see their members being killed by us.
Yeah, so it was. We were
None
doing
of us
work
have
for
BD
Sketchy, now
recorders.
we're doing work for them. And no one survived, none of us have BD recorders.
That's true.
As long as we get Primetime mad enough at Sketchy, they won't listen to him. They'll just cap him.
That is kind of how gangs work. So yeah.
And also, I have a plan that I would like to bring up to them because they have the funding that we don't. Just steal a sketchy car, and load it with explosives, and send someone in, blow the whole place up.
You don't even need to do that. You can just chop up some fuel lines and throw in like a Molotov or something.
That is true.
Whole place will
They
go
have
up in
some-
smoke, and I'm pretty sure he skimped on the fire safety.
And I'm also pretty sure he keeps Chew 2 tanks in his like compound.
Wouldn't surprise me. He might want to save on Chew 2, buy it all
What?
in bulk at low times.
One step at a time. I think you can try to get in contact with him. If you can manage it, then we can go from there. But I think worrying about anything after that is premature.
Yes.
Right now, our best bet is just to lay low, let things die down and let Ramon heal for a week. Then we can make our next moves.
I don't need to heal.
There is the whole recovering from an injury thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I say we let the heat cool off a little bit before we make any moves.
Fine.
And I do
How
have
long
some
do you
plans on
guys
how to
think-
deal with Sketchy.
It's gonna take for me to get this fucking shit healed.
You can sit for a week and we'll worry about it then.
Alright, fine.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the answer to that question is in the trauma team chapter. I have just not
Yeah,
divined what the healing time
I'm
is.
here. Yeah,
I did
hold
also
on.
take a look at trauma team prices. We can
Pretty
afford
sure it's
separate-
like 1 HP a day, I think. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure. I'm going to check it.
Yeah, and also I think it might be also smart for us to invest in like trauma team one-use cards.
executive.
It's
Yeah.
gonna cost
We
you.
can afford. There's no gold or silver or anything. It's just silver and executive.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
there are one-use cards that you can get where you don't have to pay a regular fee. It's just you like pay a bit more.
Those are something you'd have to like talk to me about.
Yeah.
You'd have
Yeah,
to
I'm
get
bringing
that
up the
through a
idea now.
fixer, basically.
Yeah, no, that's a fixer payment.
That's a fixer deal because, even though they don't say so in the actual book, they're one-time use cards you can get from fixers that they basically pay trauma team, they give them the card, and then they sell the card to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so silver is 500 eddies a month, and executive is 1,000 eddies a month.
Oh my god, is it really that cheap?
Yeah, it's because, according to the book, what happened is they parsed down their services to actually meet the very high demand that's been coming from This
That's
current situation in that city.
then why not get it? That's fucking nothing.
Let's see what executive comes with.
Because executive is where they go to hell and high water to bring you back.
Uh,
Hmm.
Let's see. One is that they give you a card, or B, they install a biomonitor in you, which is
Yeah,
That is a problem, Ramon, is you need a biomonitor in order
Yeah.
for trauma team to know you're dying.
well, I'll. There's another one of us here who's
well,
if
biomonitor is
one of
about
us is
on par with a
dying,
chip.
the rest of us can always just snap their card.
Fixer.
Or if
Oh,
we
that's
buy, if we-
right. They make it so you snap the card and then
Yeah,
that activates the beacon. That's right.
yeah.
That's one. That's
I
one of the two
forgot
options.
about that.
Yeah, it's the card or the biomonitor.
I forgot how convenient trauma team is.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
why they're my favorite corporation in the whole game. I love them, and I love Danger Girl. I love those two. Those are my favorite.
Well, the thing about Trauma Team is people love Trauma Team so much that it's been aped by literally every other game based on Cyberpunk.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's always some like type of Trauma Team that exists in other worlds, and it came from Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Executive. What happens is that your surgery and treatments are free instead of.
Well, so the thing, Aqua, is Ramon's big about no cyberware, even though it's a little heart monitor that they'd like place in his chest. It's cyberware, and he's against it.
Yeah, it's just underneath the skin. It's
Still
Barely.
cyberware. La 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 cyberware.
pretty much. Yeah, I'm saying it's barely a step above a tattoo.
Yeah, but I don't even have that. It's all. If I have, I probably have a little bit of ink, but it's like prison ink, and actual tattoos on skin.
Yeah. No, it's
Yeah,
just a
I
little-
definitely have a girl's name on me somewhere.
God damn it.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm not gonna do anything, for another week. I'm gonna finish talking with y'all, and then I'm going back to the cube.
Aqua brings up a good point. Is there a bunch of items in the game that you can install like cyberware into to basically get the same effect? So
yeah, there are glasses.
well, there's the glasses, there's the power glove. I think there's also something for your chest. I'll look into the book, but there's a bunch of stuff you can do that.
Yeah, but Ramon still doesn't quite trust that. He's got like an Inquisition kind of vibe with cyberware. He just doesn't like it.
So Helvy, you say you wanna like hustle for a week? You wanna lay low?
Yeah, I'm not looking to get into any.
That was
I
also
want to
open
see if
library.
there's. Yeah, I'll hustle, but the main thing is just seeing if there's any fallout from anything we've done. If
Okay, so you're for hustling, because yeah, you've made it to the harbor. You're basically scot-free. No one really shows up for you, except for you do see Gavin walking off of the ferry on a night city, and he recognizes a couple of you, and he waves and says, "You got my number. Give me a call, right?" And he gets into a taxi and drives off.
What kind of taxi?
It is a it would be a
Basically, I'm
posh
looking-
one because it's the upper marina, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
not sketchy. I was just checking.
oh yeah, it's not
like-
it's not a Salvador cab, no.
When I'm done, that cab agency is not going to exist anymore.
No, it's a it's actually a Delamain. And it's worth noting that Delamain isn't AI at this point, so it's just it's an actual driver.
All right.
I remember correctly, the Delamain AI was originally just a cost-saving measure.
Yeah, so I'm sorry, I have to gush about Delamain because it's my favorite subplot in the entire game. Because I'm a hacker player, you know, so that's where my heart is. So the idea of a fucking AI being the major cab agency that took over the company, it realized how it could save costs, and so it bought out the company that created it. So I mean, it's not really a spoiler. They basically tell you what happened. Is they created Delamain in like 2050 something, and it was off of an AI, and they basically put it in charge of its accounting, and it took over the company. Pretty funny shit.
Yeah, no, they were just trying to axe the accounting department, and then it turns out that the AI axed the management.
Well, yeah, they gave them a very good buyout offer, which I would assume. Where would it get the money though?
Pulls it from its own funds, essentially.
All I know is that Netwatch isn't anywhere near as effective as they claim they are.
No.
No, they are not. The Blackwall, the one shining achievement is like Swiss cheese.
Don't get me started on the Blackwall. I can rant for hours about the Blackwall. So, I'm a nerd. I'm sorry, but
it's even in the rule book. It's talking about how the black wall is supposed to just keep the bad stuff.
It's
away.
mentioned once in red, exactly one time. I put it in Control F. Once they mentioned that they're making it. So my current theory is that they make it by 2055. That's the theory. And my other theory is that Ziggurat's doing it under Netwatch. That's the other theory. But we'll see, because they've guaranteed there's going to be expansion books, so we'll see who's right.
The Transcendentalist, the Ghost, and Netwatch have been working together on a project in the net to get the net under control.
Oh, that's true. He might have got tips. But back to the game. Yes, so if everyone wants to roll a d6 for a hustle, sure, because nothing really happens. Sketchy sure as fuck doesn't call you.
And how many hit points are going to heal?
How many have you lost?
5.
I've lost
22.
13.
You were actually healed in majority when you went to the Ripper Dock.
All right.
So in the time, so over the week you'll all be healed. Everyone's gonna be healed. Because, in my opinion, under 10 hit point, within a 10 hit point margin of your max, that's just superficial, and you can nurse yourself back to health in due time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
300 eddies.
Yeah.
Wait, Chen, you rolled a d8.
Oh, it's a little bit small here.
I'm not gonna roll d6. Instead, I'm going to be upgrading my.
Why 300 eddies?
Cyberware.
Oh, that is 300 eddies.
Yep.
Alright, let me look for healthy then.
It's 100. Crack a small system.
Yeah. Small system.
Yeah, for me, it is 200 eddies.
Yep,
have it all
small
for me.
gig. Played a small club.
And I am going to purchase, in that time, I'm also going to purchase 10 more doses of blue glass.
Oh my god.
As well as take one every other day, which is for a week, which is going to be...
So you're intentionally getting addicted to blue glass.
Oh, I'm already addicted. I'm just fueling the addiction.
Okay, good.
It's either 3 or
That's
4.
going to be four doses, so that'll leave me with just 10 once we pick back up.
Surge,
after we
throw me a
blast.
d6.
I
Which
told you I
means
was
it's
getting
gonna cost
cyber
me.
installed, and
Oh, that's
uh,
right. You're doing your. I keep forgetting. Techies do their own techie shit.
Yeah.
Well, so the eye. You already did the eye, so you have 7 days of
upgrading
time.
2 eyes.
So you're gonna upgrade. You're gonna upgrade 2 eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that jives. Okay. Wanna roll me two tech rolls, please?
Did I roll 2?
I saw 1.
Okay, I clicked
Now
twice.
I see 2. Okay. I see a 21 and a 31. What do you see?
I see 21
Yep,
and
I see
31.
that as
It's
well.
just that I clicked, my mouse didn't register one of the clicks, I think.
Okay. In both events, you have succeeded.
Okay, so that's
In
2 days.
fact, one of them you did a damn fine job. Like, you're impressed how well you banged out the second cyber eye.
Yeah, I just expanded the slots, miniaturized some of the stuff. things like that.
Excellent. Yes, you've upgraded both cyber eyes with the extra slot.
All right. Now to get the original eye, which I'm going to say is the 31, reinstalled, and another cyber eye installed with some cyberware that I have lying around, which is
Wait.
going to be
Which is?
it's going to be targeting scope, an anti-dazzle in each eye, and a low light vision in each eye.
Got it.
So I'll go ahead and get the d6s out to roll for those for the humanity loss. So it's 2d6 for the second eye.
During that time, can I also? How much is it gonna cost to get the 1 ablation back on my light armor jack?
Actually, that's something that the techie can do for you in like an hour.
Yeah. If you could do probably on the ferry, if you could have done that for me.
I said I was gonna make it to the ferry.
I'll have to look at the repair times, but I'm 99% sure that 1 armor is easy to repair.
Yeah. I just needed to get it back.
It's light damage.
Yeah, it's
I spent-
it's like nothing.
I spent
Okay,
all my
so that's
hustle
minus
on
5
blue glass.
humanity. Then let's look at what the other ones were for that. Sorry, I'm just trying to pull up the cyberware chart real quick so I can roll my humanity loss. And note it down. Come on, I don't want Black Dog. I want the cyberware chart. One thing I dislike about the PDF. Occasionally you get lost there.
So yeah, that's my big gripe about the way the book is laid out, is that it's not laid out by section. It's laid out by the rate that you'll use it. So all the GM shit is in the back, all the player shit is in the front, which in theory is a great design, but if you're trying to reference it, it makes it a little difficult.
Okay. Let's pull up the eyes. Okay, so it's 1d6 per eye for the low light vision.
Yes.
So that's 3 and a 4, so that's... I've already dropped 1 empathy.
I do have a question. How long are we thinking of running this? Just to...
I'm actually gonna cut this session pretty short, so we're
Yeah.
gonna roll for another 20 or so minutes.
That's
Alright, and
Alright.
these two are halved.
Can we just go into a combat zone and fuck out some goons or something for the combat?
Okay, that's a 1.
I
That's
actually don't think we're gonna get a combat this session.
Yeah.
This is mostly just story and cleanup right now.
I'm always
Ah,
happy to
okay.
do no combat sessions.
Yeah, so it's 1 and a 3. So, since those two are halved for the anti-dazzle. So, okay, that should do it for that cyberware installation. I'm going to start marking these down so I... Oh, and the targeting scope, I need to do that one.
Yeah.
That's part of the whole reason why I'm doing this. And I'm probably going to look into getting therapy after this.
So, well, the thing is that do you ask Gavin about this?
Getting therapy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the big thing is, if you want to get really advanced equipment or therapy or basically specialist stuff, you're gonna have to reach out to a fixer.
I have to go to Gavin for this.
Yeah.
And just flat out say, yeah, I need therapy to get reconditioned to the cyberware.
Well, as an old school data jock, he completely vibes with that, and he says, "I know a guy. You know, he's in the university district. He's a med techie. He runs therapeutics, researches cyberpsychosis. He's the kind of guy you want."
Good. I'll make sure to pay him a visit later once I get scrape together more eddies.
And the name he gives you is Dr. Leon Malcolms.
Leon Malcolms. Let me just scroll that down. Okay, got it. I know my character actually says that. Just let me scroll that down as he actually notes that
Right on.
his agent. Alright, yeah. I'm trying to get somewhat cybered up for next times. Also, did you see a weird cop on that ferry?
What are you talking about?
I don't know. It was just like a weird cop's like an NCPD guy on the ferry. We were on the way there.
Well, I saw the guy in the trench coat and fedora. I mean, I'm kind of used to the NCPD pulling shit like that. They all think they're in a cop story.
Yeah. Yeah. He also was just. He had a weird way of talking, but honestly,
Weird how? Like an accent?
he talked slow and kind of like this.
I don't know.
Yeah. Vincent something, I think it was. Said he was a cop.
Wait. Vincent, like, and you said he was NCPD?
Yeah.
You don't mean Vincent Magnotta, do you?
Maybe?
Oh, that guy's bad news. He's a new breed cop. He once they turned to bounty systems, he started turning in as many people as he could. I'd steer clear of him. They kicked him out of his precinct in the New York municipal city, you know?
Let's just say if he tries to start any trouble, I'm actually gonna I'll consider putting. Well, let's just say he's trying to run around the old combat zone, catching as many people as possible.
Oh, I'd steer clear of him. Magnotta's bad news.
Yeah. I told him this case wouldn't stand up in court.
The more you dare him, the more he'll push.
Yeah. Well, I have the gun cam footage that was self-defense, so it won't last 5 seconds in court. If he tries to flatline me, I'll self-defense him.
Right. So I do have kind of something for you. It's nothing big, but there's this package that I need moved across town, and I need it moved hush hush. You don't need to know who wants it. You don't need to know who gets it. But it's this big crate thing, you know?
Transport from A to B, no questions asked.
Yeah, all you need to know is it's perfectly above board.
odd that you said it that way to an edge runner, but whatever. I don't really own a vehicle, seeing as I live my haunt is the old combat zone. So, will there be a method transport available there?
Well, you see, you can work on that because we just know that it's coming in the city next week. We don't know when or the day, you know? That's
Alright.
kind of why I was out there in the Drift City. I was ordering it to be delivered, but I don't know when it's getting delivered.
Alright. I need to look into getting a vehicle.
Oh, well, if you need a vehicle, I can talk to the Nomads. Might be able to get you a driver.
Yeah. Actually, now I think about it, a Nomad family owes me a favor. I passed him a car early on, so.
Might miss you.
Well, that is the thing, is that the, oh god, we never actually figured out what his family was named. Well, I'm gonna just say that the,
No, it was a storm bear. It was a storm.
no,
family.
the Stormlands was the family that you ended up helping with the,
No,
the
I
Airborne folks.
Yeah, no, I threw him a car. The storm bears.
Oh, you gave them the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then yeah, the Storm Bears will definitely help you out then.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say they do owe me a favor, so I'll just call it in. Plus,
And
it's
so it's at this point I'm actually gonna cut the session, because
Tell me when we're out.
I honestly didn't have a gig prepared for you guys this week.
That's fine.
Especially because I know you were growing distant from Sketchy, so it didn't make sense for me to like horseshoe a job for you, you know?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Even if he did give us a job, we wouldn't do that shit.
Yeah, you'd be like, yeah, fuck you, click.
Uh,
I mean, he tried to kill us, so now we can wholeheartedly swing back. To be frank. No, now we're plotting to how to flatline him. I don't think we're gonna take a job from him now.
Well, you're gonna need help. Because what you do know about Sketchy is that his cab agency is a fucking fortress, despite not looking like it.
in what way? Like,
Well, for
cybernetic?
one, his guards are not only his mechanics, but are heavily cybered and heavily trained. You also know that the Barbarity Syndicate is probably going to mobilize the second you start hitting his base.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you know who has an armored vehicle?
That's true. But the question is, how do you negotiate with Primetime?
Oh, we have chips on the
15
table. too.
persuasion.
I mean, the other thing on the table is, I think we're at a point with Sketchy where Sketchy's not coming after us. Like, he's not happy with us, but he's not out to kill us.
As far as
But
you
he's-
know.
But he's a loose end. We need to close it.
Yeah,
Wait.
but we're talking about starting a gang war over a loose end.
You've already
Well,
started a gang war. What was your excuse last time?
It's just someone
Well,
forgot to cloak.
Last time it was
That's all.
survival because it was Tiny the Madman, so.
No, you just forgot to cloak. If you cloaked, I think none of this would happen. So
Yeah. That
that's
Vincent
an
guy-
excuse last time. Yeah.
That Vincent guy, I'm also going to. We're just going to have to be ready to throw into the bay or make him overextend against somebody. He's going to be trouble later down the line. I can just feel it. Especially with the information I just got from the fixer who told me he's going to be trouble down the line.
Seems like the NCPD is gonna be eyeing on us. Or yeah.
Yeah, as I said, we need to just. This whole week was spent laying low, so I guess while I'm at it,
Yeah.
mind if I roll a couple basic tech skills to upgrade my armor?
Well, it depends on what you're trying to do.
Upgrade the SP from 1 point using the upgrade expertise.
Well, they're 500, so it's day.
100.
Oh, are they 100?
Yeah, light armor check's like 100.
Oh, that's right. It's light armor. Yeah, then you could bang that out in a day, and that pretty much covers the rest of your time. So yeah, roll me 2 more checks. Oh well, that's 1. And
Come
there
on.
you go. You made both of them.
Can I send him a package of my light armor check? So that he can.
Well, now
Yeah,
now it's
definitely.
gonna cut into your time margin.
Now it's SP 12. So yeah, no, that was 5 days. I have 2 days left, but honestly, at those last 2 days, I want to spend working out with Ace to set up some pickup.
With Ace, so you're talking to Stormlands.
Yeah, since they owe me a favor, and I need a driver.
Okay. Then yeah, you start opening up that conversation, and that's basically where the session ends. And I'm gonna rate us into someone. Let's see who's rocking right now. Let's ironically rate into Chris.
Who?
Oh, someone I know.
First expansion is called Black Chrome.
Yeah, that's the book they have planned.
Nice. Yeah, no, I'm going to looking at picking up.
Hopefully they introduce some kind of full body conversion, because that was pretty cool.
Yeah, no, Borgs are awesome. I do miss them in this